What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be hopefully resolving another one of our issues that we've been having on track. So we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing, and then probably tomorrow we'll install this part. So we'll get right into that video.
We were able to tell that I had ran them. So I'm going to kind of show you guys.
What we have here is a Moroso oil pan. This is not their standard oil pan. This is their high capacity road race oil pan. If you have a B series, that is the part number. So this is a 5.5 quart pan. Stock is roughly 4. So we're adding 1.5 quart to our system. This thing has some really cool features also, besides having more oil capacity. So what I'll do is I'll cut the tape off this bad boy and we'll open it up together and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeehaw, here she is. So you can see it's got this big kick out here. It's got a oil temperature bung here if you want to put an oil temp sensor. It's also on the front side, has a port for like a turbo oil return, so that's pretty cool. And then inside you have a removable sump plate here, and inside the pan itself there is 6 trap doors here that move around and open or close depending on where you're, how you're turning and that sort of thing. You can see them up in there. There's some more over here. Yeah, they're all over inside of here. So it's pretty cool. And what that does is that keeps the oil always near your oil pickup. So no matter how hard you're cornering with the G-forces, that sort of thing, the pickup is always submersed in oil, and you don't have to worry about starving your engine. So the issue I was having at the last track day, and this is especially since we went to Hoosier Slicks, with the amount of G-forces we're able to carry around, long traveling corners. We were having VTEC kicking in and out, because VTEC is oil pressure based. So if you're not getting enough oil pressure to your head, VTEC is not going to work. So we knew we had a problem. We have a stock depth pan, a Moroso pan on there currently. So we're going to be upgrading to this pan. So what we're going to do next, we're going to go out in the garage. I don't know if today possibly or tomorrow. I'm waiting for the oil pan gasket to come in. That was supposed to show up today and that didn't. So as soon as I see the oil pan gasket, we'll get this pan on, and I'll just edit it so you guys won't even know that a day has passed. Ah! So a couple days have gone by, and oil pan gasket showed up. Just this is a standard Felpro. They make a multi-layer steel one also, but from what I've heard, that one sucks. So we just went with the standard Felpro gasket. So hopefully it works. I know the big thing with the Honda oil pan gaskets is just don't over torque them. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna throw some pipe dope on the plugs Make sure you do that if you get one of these pans, otherwise it will leak. So make sure you put either thread tape or liquid pipe dope on these fittings. They are an NPT fitting, which is the National Pipe Thread. So put some sealer on there on this one and on the turbo side. So we'll get that done, and we'll pull the old oil pan off, and we'll see what the difference is of these two. Should be quite a bit. This is the new one, obviously, with the added capacity and the baffles inside. This is the Moroso standard capacity with just the standard baffle plate on here to keep oil contained. It does have the drain for your turbo and does still have an oil temp slot on it as well. So that is nice. If you're looking for a budget option, this is definitely a great piece over the factory Honda one. But in our case though, being that we're doing a lot of on-track stuff, this is going to be a better option for us. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pipe dope these and get it up on there, and we'll take a look and see what it looks like underneath there once we get her bolted up. I managed to get the pan up in there. Wasn't too hard. There was a couple, I think 3 fasteners that were a little tricky to get at. I'll show you which ones they were and why that is, but it wasn't hard at all. So because you have this kicked out portion here, it's kind of difficult to get at the ones above it since this wasn't here before. So trying to get those between this extended deal and the CV axle. All I used was a 1/4 inch ratchet with a short 10mm, and I was able to just get in there and snug them up, so it wasn't too hard. And I did not crank the hell out of these either. They're, I would say like maybe 5 to 6 foot-pounds, something like that, maybe. I just used a 1/4 inch ratchet on it all and just snugged them up by hand. Don't use an impact. Don't use a 3/8 ratchet because that's probably even too much leverage on them. You're gonna almost guarantee yourself a leak then. So, but yeah, pretty slick. Hopefully the header clearance is the same. I don't see it having any issues. If there is, I will let you guys know. But yeah, pretty exciting. Gonna start throwing some oil on her. Got some 10W30 synthetic AMSOIL from GMJ Automotive. Woohoo! So we're gonna dump, I'll probably dump 5 quarts in, put the header on, get her on the ground, and then check the oil and see where we're at. But it's supposed to be 5.5 quarts, but we'll check. I got the header on. That fit absolutely flawlessly. No issues there. Plenty of room. So we're golden. Now we're just gonna drop her down. I already got one jack stand out. Put her on the ground, check the oil level, and start her up. Well, she is running. No oil pressure light. We got good oil pressure. So I think we're good. Would like to give a special shout out to Full Bore Enterprises. Build awesome engines out of Dodgeville, Wisconsin. If you need any of that, make sure you give them a call. Also to GMJ Automotive, awesome service shop in Adams Friendship, Wisconsin. They also are an AMSOIL dealer. So I think the next time you guys will see us will be in a couple days from now. We'll be heading to Black Hawk Farms for our second big road course event. We are just going to be doing a track day. We are not going to be doing the timed high-speed autocross runs. This is again more of just a shakedown again. We just want to make sure we have all of our issues resolved from the last time. So I'm just trying to put as little bit of time on this thing as possible to make sure that I'm not pushing it too far and causing any issues. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a few days, and we'll have another video for that one, so stay tuned. And if you could, please like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.